Good evening. I'm Laura Welcher from the Long Now Foundation. I'm the director of the Rosetta Project. And as some of you may know, this summer we finished our first prototype Rosetta disk after 8 years of work. And so now 5 copies of that disk are out there in the world. That is the very long-term archive of the Rosetta Project, which is, as you know, is a collection of the world's languages. And when we made that available, and over the past several years, we've had many, many requests for a version that wouldn't cost $25,000 and that we could distribute it very widely. So I'm very pleased to announce that we have now made a version that can be distributed very widely. And this is a digital, fully browsable version of the disk, which is available now on DVD. And today we've made it available on the Rosetta Project website for anybody to go and interact with. And so this is what it looks like. So now if you go to rosettaproject.org, this is what you see. And this gives you the virtual experience of looking at the Rosetta disk through a microscope, except you're browsing it on your computer. And so what you see here is the what we call the human eye readable side. So this is the part that starts with languages at a scale that the human eye can see, and it tells you this is an archive of the world's languages, and then the text spirals down and gets progressively smaller and smaller. And inside those radiating spokes are a list of languages that have information on the other side of the disk. So I'll show you what this looks like. You can browse all the way in. The languages are arranged by geographic region. And so you can see I'm zooming in on the Americas and getting closer, closer. And here you can see we have documentation in the Rosetta Project on the Piraha language that Dan Everett is going to be talking about tonight. So there's Mura Piraha, which is the very small language grouping that Piraha belongs to. And you can also look at the other side of the disk. This is the archive side. So this side has about 14,000 pages of documentation on about 1,500 languages. There's about 7,000 languages in the world, so this is a good chunk of them. And you can also zoom all the way in on this one. So now we're zooming into the region that has documentation on languages of the Americas, and getting closer and closer and closer. Aha! Turns out we have information on Piraha by Daniel Everett. So you're very welcome to go browse the site at your leisure. You can also buy DVD versions of this disk.